Welcome to the society. Products go beyond fashion. It's a movement. Turn your feet into a flex. This one for the culture, you feel me?
We rep society, products deep in my veins. From the hood to the headlines, they gon' chant my name. Rockin' shirts, caps, might make merch, no shame. Every stitch got a story, every logo's a claim. Yeah.
Flex, flex, no stress. We blessed in this nest. Stand out, not less. Products, we the best. I lace up the drop, product flight off the shelf. Brand born from the culture, reflections of self. Design, spit truth, never watered or purchased. Every tee, every jacket made the surface the purpose. My crew on the heartbeat, boom, clap, trap, bounce. We push weight, ideas, not kilos, no ounce. This ain't clothes, it's cold. Wear your mindset loud. We stitch wisdom in seams, break free from the crowd.
We rep society, products deep in my veins. From the hood to the headlines, they gon' chant my name. Rockin' shirts, caps, my made merch, no shame. Every stitch got a story, every logo's a claim.
Flex, flex, no stress. We blessed in this nest. Stand out, not less. Products, we the best. Trap drums pop, 808s calling my vision. Hood to high rise, products division. We flip trends, never chase, we initiate. Your shirt got bars, yeah, poetic in weight. Collab with the culture, producers, the poets. Drop teas that speak life when the fan just knows it. From tag to him, premium press and precision. You buy a movement, not gimmicks or fission.
Products of society. Products of society. This my movement, never compliance. We rise, we own the alliance.
To the ones reppin' day zero, real ones only. You rock the brand, voice louder than phony. From dropping tees in closets to front page flex. We built a wave, no waiting on checks. Merch ain't just wearable, it's wearable art. Each item's a chapter in your life, a fresh start. So lace up, shine on this brand is the key. Open door, stamp marks, products of society.
We rep society, products deep in my veins. From the hood to the headlines, they gon' chant my name. Rockin' shirts, caps, money, merch, no shame. Every stitch got a story, every logo's a claim.
Flex, flex, no stress. We blessed in this nest. Stand out, not less. Products, we the best. Hey, yeah. Products of society, more than fashion. It's what you carry with you. Wear it proud. Stay authentic. Culture lives here.
Yo, what's good, family? Welcome back to Back the Cypher. It's your man, DJ Universe, and you already know, this is where hustle meets purpose, and every beat, every move, every dollar, it all tells a story. If you've been rocking with us, you know we don't just talk about legacy, we build it, brick by brick. Today, I want to dig into something that's been on my mind heavy. Owning your story, and how creative fundraising is the key to making that happen for independent artists and the whole community. See, content ownership, that's not just a buzzword. That's the difference between being a guest in your own house and holding the keys. For me, it's about co-owning my Legacy Makers episode, not just being featured, but actually having the rights, the reuse, the representation. That's the modern blueprint for impact that lasts. But here's the real. That kind of ownership comes with a price tag, a reuse license fee. We're close, but we ain't there yet. So, how do we get there? We hustle smart. We fund through sales, through events, through sponsorships, and through support from folks who get it. This ain't charity, it's investment. Every dollar, every share, every ticket, it's a brick in the foundation of something bigger than all of us. And I gotta say, when you support, you're not just helping me, you're helping every artist who wants to own their narrative, every community that wants to see itself represented right. That's what we're building. That's why it matters. Now let's talk about assets, real ones. I gotta bring up the 1957 Ford panel truck. This ain't just some old school whip sitting in the garage. This is family legacy on wheels. My late father passed it down to my son, and instead of letting it collect dust, we're putting it to work for the movement. It's up for sale right now, $18,500 on Facebook Marketplace. And I know some folks might say, why let go of something so personal? But that's the point. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice something you love to build something bigger. That's what legacy is. If you're a collector, a vintage head, or you just want to support in a real way, let's talk. The proceeds go straight to the reuse license fee for the Legacy Makers docu-series. That's how we turn nostalgia into progress. And if you can't buy it, maybe you know someone who can. Spread the word. Legacy is for everybody. And speaking of legacy, let's talk merch. Products of Society LLC, Soul Legacy Shoes. These ain't just clothes or kicks, they're statements. Every time you rock a tee, a hoodie, a pair of those custom Soul Legacy joints, you're a walking billboard for independent culture. You're showing the world you believe in ownership, in movement, in progress. I remember when my pops handed that truck to my son, he said, "This is for the future." That's what we're doing with every product, every sale. We're building for the future together. All right, let's keep it moving. Events, this is where the magic happens, where the community comes alive. October 4th, mark it down, plugged in digital telethon. This ain't your grandma's telethon, trust me. We're blending hip-hop, live performance, education, and digital fundraising all in one. It's about reclaiming our narrative and our ownership in real time with real people. You'll see artists, business leaders, supporters, all plugged into the cause. And you can get involved. Donate during the stream, sponsor a segment, or just help us spread the word. Every bit helps. And let's not forget the real-world events. Party Crashers Reloaded, community block parties, all that. If you were at the old school party at the Kutt Records, you know the energy. That's what happens when Currency Development, Superb Entertainment, and the whole crew come together. These events aren't just parties. They're fundraisers. They're networking. They're legacy in action. Every ticket, every performance, every handshake, it all funnels back into the mission. That's how we keep the movement alive. Not just online, but in the streets, in the venues, in the community. Now let's talk digital. We can't just rely on local, gotta think global, gotta think future. So, we're building a digital strategy that goes beyond just posting on the gram. We're talking social media campaigns, virtual events, exclusive online content, ways to reach people who might never set foot in Columbus but still want to be part of the movement. And I'm not doing this alone. We're looking to partner with tech platforms, digital artists, anybody who can help us create interactive experiences that educate and engage, especially the younger crowd. Ownership and legacy ain't just for the OGs, it's for the next generation too. And to make sure this thing lasts, we're launching a mentorship program. Connecting up-and-coming artists and community leaders with folks who've been there, done that. It's about passing the torch, but also giving people the tools to build their own fire. That's how you make a movement sustainable, by making sure the knowledge, the resources, the opportunities keep flowing. But look, it can't all be digital. We need a home base, a local hub, a cultural space where people can come together for events, workshops, exhibitions, all focused on ownership and legacy. a place that feels like home, but also like a launch pad. And for those who can't make it in person, we're putting together a digital toolkit, a resource hub with templates, guides, best practices for fundraising, event planning, digital engagement. So if you're in another city, another state, you can take what we've learned and build your own. And I'm thinking, why not have regular storytelling sessions or panel discussions? Bring in pioneers from hip-hop, community leaders. Let them share their stories, their lessons, their strategies. That's how you keep the legacy alive, not just by talking about it, but by living it, sharing it, and passing it on. So, how do we take this even further? We got to get the youth involved early. That means working with local schools, youth organizations, bringing them into the legacy building process, teaching them about ownership, about cultural history, about how to tell their own stories. I want to see digital storytelling workshops where anybody in the community can learn how to document and share their journey. The more voices, the richer the narrative. And to keep the momentum, we're planning quarterly virtual town halls. That's where we gather feedback, showcase projects, and plan the next moves together. It's not just top-down, it's collaborative, it's evolving, it's real. That's how you make sure the movement doesn't stall out. You keep checking in, keep adapting, keep building together. And finally, it's all about the next generation. We're developing a youth ambassador program, training young leaders to run local initiatives, mentor their peers, and be the face of ownership and legacy in their neighborhoods. We're launching a digital storytelling contest for the youth, too. Let them share their experiences with hip-hop, with community change, and the best stories get featured across our platforms. And we're linking up with schools to bring hip-hop history and ownership into the classroom, workshops, guest lectures, collaborative projects. That's how you plant the seeds early, so the next wave grows up, knowing they can own their story, their art, their future. So, what's next? That's on you. Head to the merch site, share this episode, donate, sponsor, join the movement. Legacy is built on what you do today. This ain't just for me, it's for the artists coming up, for the culture, for the people who deserve to see themselves in power. Let's make this bigger than music. Let's make it generational. Stay tapped in. Stay ciphered. This is DJ Universe on another episode of Back the Cypher. Don't forget to support, and always back, the Cypher. Teamwork makes the dream work, and real hustle is the muscle that moves mountains. Until the next one, blessings and peace.
This is my life at a welcome, man. The summer's bad for me, yo, T-Hater. And matter of fact, he the mom made mooshes. Maybe we should look a shout out to my mom, this the one that's nowhere. Gotta take more witches from this shit bedroom. Yo, East Coast boom bap, hip hop, BPM 88s. Bold visionary, revolutionary, this no won't. Dirty drums, something's rap, indie hustle, graffiti, culture, digital innovation, legacy, AI ownership, artist empowerment, culture preservation. Who heavy with repeatable energy, use sound, textures that feel like late 90s Nas with future Chester Kendrick. Yeah. Back to Cypher, this that culture in control. Turn the hustle to a system, let the vision unfold. Code in the lab, all the crowd in the zone. From the bricks to the stream, we building our own. Back to Cypher, this that culture in control. Turn the hustle to a system, let the vision unfold. Code in the lab, all the crowd in the zone. From the bricks to the stream, we building our own. Yo, this ain't no label drip, this is legacy with grip. AI in the mix, but the message never slip. We got jelly pot to flip, Suno with the kicks, but it's soul over script. Every time we spit, independent blueprint. No gatekeeper signs, we control the art, the deals, the bottom lines. From the Cypher to the boardroom, same grind. DJ Universe live, back to Cypher in time. Back to Cypher, this that culture in control. Turn the hustle to a system, let the vision unfold. Code in the lab, all the crowd in the zone. From the bricks to the stream, we building our own. Product products of society, legacy and fashion. Merch line banging, tour cities we cashing. Crowd fund heat, ain't no need for in advance. When the fans turn fam and get a movement a chance. Podcast booming, visuals lit. Every mic we grip, we control that script. Artists and fans, this a mutual role. We ain't chasing the chart, we own in the goal. Back to Cypher, this that culture and control. Turn the hustle to a system, let the vision unfold. Code in the lab while the crowd in the zone. From the bricks to the stream, we building our own. Back to Cypher, this that culture and control. Turn the hustle to a system, let the vision unfold. Code in the lab while the crowd in the zone. From the bricks to the stream, we building our own. This is a movement. This is for every artist that's been slept on. Every DJ that broke the record before the world believed. Every fan that backed the merch before the deal was signed. This is culture. This is code, this is control. Back to Cypher. Yeah.